Hello and welcome to a new video, guys. I'm here in Oslo, Norway, which is known and infamous for being one of the most expensive cities in Europe and perhaps the whole world. So I thought, hey, why not do a little challenge? I am going to detail every single expense I have today, and I'm going to put it right here. So you know how much it costs to spend 24 hours, maybe a bit less. Let's go with 12 hours here in Oslo. The first expense has happened when the camera was not rolling. It's this coffee. That's a cafe latte, and it cost me about 59 krona. It's not a cheap coffee, this. I have been in the city for about 24 hours now, so I had a pizza last night, and I can tell you it's not cheap. So let's put it right here, 59 krona, and it's only gonna go up from here. This is the hotel that I'm staying in. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's called The Suite by the Apartments Company. And look at that. Yeah, so the plan today is that I have no plan, and we're gonna figure it out along the way. That's how I like it. So let's get started. So I'm currently on the Embassy Street here in Oslo. It's the Embassy of Italy. And I thought, hey, why not do this video in US dollars? I think it's a lot easier for people to understand than euro. Also, I believe 10 US dollars are 1 crown, which is very handy. So let's do that. 59 krona for the coffee, so about 6 US dollars. I'll put the exact conversion rate up here as well. So yeah, and there's a cool tram. Look at that. As if it's a paid actor. And I've now come to the back entrance of the Royal Palace, right here. There are some guards standing over there. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in with the camera, but that's really, really cool. There's a bit of a park here, with a small lake. It's very pleasant. This city is actually so nice. And with that, we've made it to the front entrance of the palace. I don't think it's possible to go inside, unfortunately. It will be really cool. But that's it. It bears a bit of a resemblance with Buckingham Palace, which I've been inside. And the reason why you can't go inside, of course, is because the King Harold V, is still living in there. So yeah, hello there. But anyway, I thought we're going to combine a bit of sightseeing with a bit of a cost review. I think it's going to be the most interesting and insightful for you guys. So let's crack on. So then that building behind me is the National Theatre. And if you look over there, I believe that's the university or the library, something of that sort. Lots of hop-on, hop-off buses around the city. But yeah, this is also a very famous street. I believe it's called Karl Johans gate. A lot of people out and about today. It's a Friday. So yeah, let's walk towards the Parliament. So this right here is the Parliament building, also known as the Stortinget. I love how there's absolutely no security, no police anywhere. It's just such a safe place. It feels so safe. And it's one reason why I love the city. So I think it's time to reveal where I'm going. I'm going to the Akershus Fortress, which is, I believe this way. Not too sure, but we're gonna figure it out. And it is a really cool fortress castle that I've seen yesterday from the port. Let's head over there, and I'm not sure if I have to pay anything or not, or if it's free, but I'm gonna include it right here. Also, I did expect it to be really difficult to film here, but nobody cares. Nobody genuinely cares. People are minding their own business and just living their own life, which is amazing. Sorry for the flickering. I'm walking through a little bit of a tunnel here, but now we're out. Interestingly, there was a cafe called Cafe Skansen behind me, and I've been to Stockholm and there's a place called Skansen as well, which is like an open air museum. So if any Scandinavians of you are in the comments, please tell me, what does Skansen mean? Is that like a word? I have no idea. Alright, we are at the top of the fortress and look at this view. What is going on? So this is the well, the port. There's a name for it. I believe it's something like Aker. You can see a little ferry over there. Basically, there are lots of ferries bringing tourists and especially residents from one part of Oslo to the other. It's not really built on islands as is Stockholm, but it's still, of course, a city on the water, or very near, very close to the water. At this point I've also realized that this fortress is free, which we're gonna update here, plus 0 crowns. So if I wanted to visit that museum, it would be 140, but I'm not. So apparently the fortress is not really free. I just paid 100 crowns to enter the dungeon. There's a combination ticket for 190, but opted for the normal one. So let's update the prices up here. I mean, this place looks a bit more like a wine cellar rather than a dungeon, but it is very nice. Obviously, super old fortress. The first thing people saw when they were coming to town by ship. And here's the crypt with a couple of tombs of Norwegian kings. And there we go, that was the museum. Really cool experience. 100 crowns, which is, or 100 krona, which isn't too bad, I would say. A lot to see, to be honest. There was a room of a writer called Henrik Vigeland, which was really cool. And apart from that, just this medieval castle with some tombs and a dungeon. So can definitely recommend. Also, let's be real, like $9 isn't that bad for this country when it comes to prices. And then you have this view, which is absolutely worth coming here for. Now I want to move further into the center and see what else there is. I haven't really made a plan yet what I want to see next, but we're gonna do that next and I'm gonna let you know. Let's go. And then this is Oslo's cruise terminal. I'm not usually a big fan of souvenirs, but the one thing I always get when I'm abroad is a fridge magnet. As it is a tradition, I thought, hey, why not get one from Oslo, Norway as well? So that was 59 krona, another 5.5 USD. Gonna put it up here, and give me a cute little bag too. So that's my souvenir hunt done. That was, by the way, that was the cruise terminal. Obviously the place where foreign cruises come and leave from. I believe there's a cruise going to Copenhagen from here, and also of course upwards to the fjords. So something I want to do in the future for sure. Right now I only have a couple of days, so it isn't meant to be this time around, but still a pretty cool place to check out. There's not many people around here. So now, seeing as we're already in the port of this city, let's check out the Opera House as well, which is pretty close. It should be just 10 minutes from here. Something I do have to stress is how many Teslas there are in the city. So many electric cars, and you also struggle to find a place where you can pay by cash. Everything is card based, which is the future, and unfortunately my home country doesn't really implement that a lot, but it's great to be in a country like Norway where this is the norm. Hello. Hi. So there we go, I have my tea. That shop was absolutely beautiful and I couldn't walk past it without going inside. Funnily enough, this is the first thing today that's under 5 USD. So I think it was 49 krona, was it 45? I'm gonna check and I'm gonna put it up here and update the price. But yeah, let's move on. I believe the Opera House should be somewhere around there. I think that's it over there. And then this is the Munch Museum. Oh, and that's the tour bus. And then from then on, we are gonna go to a market. That's gonna be a separate video. I'm gonna show you how much. No, I'm actually gonna. I have 20 USD, around 200 krona, withdrawn, and I'm gonna see what this can get me at the market. This is gonna be a completely separate video. Please follow if you want to see that, because it's gonna be published like next week or the week after. Stay tuned for that. Also, this is a 1.5 hour fjord cruise around the Oslo fjord, and I've actually checked it out yesterday because I might go on it tomorrow, maybe not. I'll figure it out too. But this one leaves 4 times a day, takes 1.5 hours, and costs, I believe, 35 euro, so around 400. How much was it? It was like 400 krona. Definitely not the worst value considering it's 1.5 hours. And then over there, that building is the financial hub, the stock exchange of Norway, called Børsen. And then this thing right here is a floating sauna, which is also really, really cool. And then the Opera House over there. Now I'm at the Opera House here in Oslo. There it is. There are people on the roof of that building. Where's my finger? There we go, up there. So we're gonna do the same and climb up. In fact, you can climb up here, but it won't take you to the roof. So let's go over there. It's literally like you're walking on a roof. There are stairs over here, but I think walking up is fine. And I think it's easy to see how this is an ideal place for a picnic or just a nice day out. You're right by the water, you can sit down there where those people sit. And tomorrow's gonna be 20 degrees out here, so I imagine Saturday, really hot, sunny. This place is gonna be full of people, so good that I'm here today. And then you have this view of the entire city. Some hotels, some company buildings, offices, and of course the Opera House. And I find it absolutely crazy how I have videos from Mexico preceding this from Norway. It's a completely different vibe. It's probably the polar opposite. And that's why I love traveling, because you get to see completely opposite places of the world. And also the prices are very different. Unfortunately, I haven't done a price video in Mexico. So next up we're off to a place called Mathalle, which is a food court in the north of the city, and it's about a 25-minute walk. And to get there we need to go through the main train station. So join me as we do that. And with that, I'm out of the train station. I got myself a little drink. That was 35 krona. Putting it here. Funnily enough, a water was 38, so more than this fizzy drink. Even though tap water is so drinkable here, and actually better quality than probably everywhere else in the world. We're now at the entrance of the Radisson Blu, and I've spotted a fair over there. And you know I love fairs. So let's head over there and check it out. Well, unfortunately that was a children's fair and I left as soon as I realized the average age of people there is 8. Next time. So now that I'm almost at the food court, I'm going to end the video here for now, but I'm going to come back later and tell you what I paid for dinner. And I might show you my dinner as well. So stay tuned for that, and then we're going to calculate the total for the whole day. And with that, I'm back at the hotel. I got myself a little Vietnamese banh mi sandwich that is in here. And also I spent a very good time at the market where I did a little 20 USD or 200 krona challenge to basically see if I can get a snack, a dessert, and a drink. And well, did I pass or did I fail? You'll find out in the next video. But let's actually sum up everything that I spent today. So I made a little bit of a list here. I spent 59 krona on a latte. Then I spent 100 on the entrance ticket into the fortress. I spent 59 krona more on, what was that? Oh yeah, the fridge magnet. Then 40, I don't remember if it was 45 or 49. I'm gonna go with 49 on the chai in that really cool tea place, and then 35 on a drink, basically a bottle of fizzy water with kiwi and apple, I think. I ended up spending 263 krona in that market. What I got in that market, I won't tell you now, you have to check it out in the other video, but it was definitely well worth it. Really cool experience. And then 155 on that banh mi, which brings us to a total of 720 Norwegian krona. How much that is in USD or euro, I will put up here as well, so you guys have a bit of a reference with the current exchange rate. But that's the video. So obviously a very expensive city, you know that, but also a really, really fun one with amazing, impeccable vibes. So with that, I will see you in the next video, and I'll leave you with this shot of the hotel. But anyway, subscribe for more, and there will be more from a lot more destinations. Bye for now.